So like I was telling you guys, this could be, the base, since it's crispy, you want to put something soft on top, and also you want to put some kind of garnish. So I'm going to start by, making some up. I got different types of cheeses. I got some cranberry compote. I got some radishes, some strawberries. I mean, you can do so many different things. And some of these you can make ahead of time, and you can also do them warm. But again, you can also break the rules. You can use a base, it's like maybe a cucumber slice. You can also use other things like maybe some potatoes. I'm going to show you too. So I'm going to cook some wild mushrooms to top my canapes as well. So I mean, you can do so many different things. If you have something in your cooler, there's a good chance you can make something up for this holiday season, which is a simple piece of bread. And you can probably have some cheese in your cooler. So there's a lot of different things you can do. Just matter of making them nice and pretty. And I'm gonna start by making some real quick here. I got some little toasted bread here, as you can see, and I got some ricotta cheese. This is a nice soft cheese, and you can really put a lot of different toppings. It's very you know uh, neutral. Cheese is not very strong, so you can do a lot of different things. So this is a delicate process. You definitely want to do something very. It's time consuming because you need to make one at a time. You can't really like do a bunch of them all at once. So it's something that it's going to take a little time to make. But you can see I put a little bit of cheese on this little toast points here, and I'm going to use a bunch of different toppings for this. Okay, so you can do that as well. I also have a different type of cheese here that I made with some cream cheese. I roasted some tomatoes up, I pureed those, and I blended with some cream cheese. So you can add a lot of different ingredients to this cheese. You can put some chives, maybe some artichokes puree. You can do a lot of different ingredients that can go on this cream cheese to get a different flavor profile. I like to make one too with the roasted red peppers. It's something that is very easy to do. As you can see, the cheese is really soft, and you want to do like a soft cheese as well. So this is, like I said, cream cheese with some roasted tomatoes puree into it, and it's really easy to really put on. I also got a bunch of different crackers here, and you can make your own base. If you got like white bread, you can use that. Just put a little butter. You can toast it in the oven, and that way you don't have to go out and buy all these different types of crackers that might be a little more expensive. So you don't have to spend a lot of money, to be honest with you. So this is something you want to definitely do one at a time. Uh, I also got a bunch of different meats over here. So some of this, I'm going to do some strawberries, little wedges here. I mean, so you don't need a lot. I mean, just one or two little things in there, and you can come up with something very nice. I also got some radishes here. As you can see, this is very easy to make. Okay. And then I still gotta do some, like a little garnish on top as well. So I'm gonna do a little more. And once you got like the spread at the bottom, you can top this with so many different things. Usually I like do a lot of this, bunch of them, and then line them up, and then you come and you finish them off with whatever topping you want to put in there. And this can be made ahead of time too, so it's really one of those things that you do all this work, prior to your party arriving, and then you just pass them out. I also am gonna be cooking some mushrooms over here because I wanna show you guys how to do some more. The canapes here. I got some prosciutto here I'm gonna be using. So I mean, you can do a lot of different things. Okay, you wanna put it in there really nice, roll it up. Okay. Okay. You can also do like sausage or salami. I mean, there's a lot of different ingredients you can use for this, and they're all gonna taste wonderful. I got some smoked salmon here I'm gonna be using for my sun-dried tomato here. Okay. You also got to think about color contrast. You want to make something that's very colorful as well. So think about that. Okay. So this over here, I'm gonna start cooking some oyster mushrooms here, and this is gonna be a little warm. Some oil in there. Start frying those. I'm gonna come back to finish this up. So I want to kind of show you guys that we can do something like this as well. Now this, I'm gonna finish it off. The strawberry ones with some balsamic glaze. See? A little drop in there. As you can see, this is a very delicate process. And it's a little bit time consuming, but again, they're beautiful. And then I'm gonna top it off with a little something green, a little chive there, just a little garnish. And now you have some nice, okay, there you go. And you want to try to make them all look the same, okay? So this is one of the things you want to shoot for. Try to make them look the same. Sorry, the multitask here. And this is going to be wonderful. This mushroom smells really nice, so. And they cook very quick, this mushrooms. So next I got some radishes here too. And like I said, you can do anything you want with this. I mean, this, look at that. I'm gonna put some little julienne radish kind of this here to add some color as well. Okay. So you can see that. So you can do so many different ones here. Over here, I'm going to put a little bit of dill on my salmon. Make sure it's nice. Yes. See? And I mean, they could be very simple ingredients. You don't have to really spend a lot of money on this. I mean, I went and got some salmon prosciutto, which is a little bit more, pricey, but you can make them something simple. I'm gonna do another one here that you can actually make very easy, just using some little cherry tomatoes here. Okay. Up here. Look at that. So you definitely want to get everything ready to go before you start assembling this, because it's really not complicated to put them together. You just want to get all your ingredients ready to go. Put a little cilantro here, as you can see. Adds a lot of color. Okay, just one little leaf here. You can also use a little bit of fresh basil if you got some. I cut a piece off here, just do a little chiffonade basil. Okay. Add some in there. As you can see, it's very quick to make them. I mean, it's very easy. Now I got my mushrooms over here. Okay. I'm gonna do some hot ones as well. So I'm gonna take this a little more ricotta cheese for this. I like to use the cheese as very neutral, so you can really, it goes well with so many different ingredients. It could be sweet and salty, so think about that. Okay. And some of this, I'm gonna put a little my cranberry compote. See? So you got the nice and crispy toast bread. Then you got the soft cheese. And then you got a little sour here from the cranberries. So you got a lot of flavors going on in here. And this is what you want. You want, when you put it in your mouth, it should be an explosion of different flavors. Now this is going to be a little hot. The mushrooms here. Look at that. Little oyster mushroom in there. These are beautiful. I love these mushrooms. You can see that. See this? Okay, this one you can put a little garnish. I got some sprouts here, so a little color in there too. I mean, as you know, we eat with our eyes, so you got to make these things pretty. So when your guests look at them, they'll be, wow, how do you do those? I mean, as you can see, so easy. You guys are very artistic out there. It's just, try different things. Look at that. Look at this. So you got another ones here. As you can see, they keep just coming. This one here, you can add a little prosciutto as well, because, cranberry, it's nice and sweet, and you want something salty in there too. So why not? Roll a little prosciutto in there. Put it on the top like this. Okay. Look at that. You guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Put more color in there, little chives. You can also use green onions. I mean, you don't have to use chives, you can't find them. Green onions would definitely do the job as well. Look at that. So this is another way to get this done. I'm also going to do some other ones. I got some potatoes I got here. I was saying before, the base normally is a piece of bread, but you can, it doesn't have to be like that all the time. You can use a sliced potato with a little sour cream and some bacon to make a nice canapé. So I'm going to show you this too. I got this nice regular potatoes, their color. So I'm going to do some slices here. If you want to fry them up to get them nice and crispy, that's okay. I'm just going to slice them. I boiled this till they're nice and soft. Okay. And you can just put, something simple like sour cream. You don't have to really go extravagant and get all different kinds of, cheeses. You can make something as simple as sour cream. These are purple potatoes. See how nice they look? Be careful. That's a break. Okay. So with this one, you can just squeeze just a simple sour cream dollop in here. Look at that. You got some crispy bacon, at home. Potatoes, bacon, sour cream, right? They go together, so you gotta think about that. Chop it up. Just top it off like that. And you got yourself another one. Top it off with some onions, chives here. Okay, so here we go. Another thing you can do, I got some cucumbers here I'm going to do too. It's a base and with some salmon. So you can do a lot of different things when it comes to do this wonderful little appetizers here. And you guys will love those. Okay. So I'm running out of room here. I got to put them in the plate here. So so you can see this. It's very easy and quick. Okay. So the ones with my mushrooms here. So there you go. And you can just, pass them out the way they are right now. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a few more. I'm using a cucumber here, a Silas cucumber as a base. I'm gonna do some just quick slices here. Okay. These are nice and crunchy too, so you gotta think about that. Lay them out. Okay. We can use some of this cheese again. Okay. Or you can use, I got some fresh mozzarella cheese as well here. Okay. And again, the key is to really have some patience because you got to do one at a time. You can't really make them all at once. I mean, you can lay them out on the table and just once you have all your ingredients ready, and it's easy to put together, but you really have to prep everything up ahead of time. Okay. Tomato here. I'm also going to do a little more smoked salmon with this cucumber one. And you can do like a little combination too. It's really up to you. I can do a little more, some of this cranberry chutney with the mozzarella cheese. So I got some walnuts in there too. Okay. Put some bacon pea. A little basil. So as you can see, you can also drizzle a little more balsamic or whatever you got. I mean, you can just put maybe some whatever you got at home. And then you got yourself a different type. So there's a lot of different things you can do as well here. I'm going to do one with some avocados there. Avocados are, so delicious, and you can find them year-round. So one of the things you want to do is make sure they're nice and firm. You don't want them too soft, and it's just an easy way to figure out. If they're a little bit now ripe enough, all you do, you put them in a paper bag overnight, and they will be really ready to go next morning. Okay, I love avocados. Okay, look at this. Cut them into little tiny pieces here. I'm going to use some of this crackers I got over here to lay them out here. These are nice and crispy, as you can see. And they will hold. If you make them ahead of time, you want to get something that's kind of crispy in the bottom. So if you put in something soft over the top, it's not going to get soggy. So you can, make them ahead of time and put them in your refrigerator. That way, when it's time to serve them, you're still going to get be ready for you and be good quality. So a little sour cream here again. Okay, and I'm going to put my avocado pieces in there. Look at that. On top. Okay. Look at this. We also want to add some color here. Maybe I can put some radishes here. Just cut them to little strips. Okay, as you can see now, it's a whole new dimension. And again, you want to try to make them all look the same, as close as you can. So you gotta kind of think before you put the pieces down where the next ingredient or little topping is going to go in. The way they'll look very uniform when you plate them and send them out to your guests. Okay. Another thing I can put in here, maybe a little cilantro. Avocado, cilantro go really well. So I just took a little leaf here. Look at that. Right in between the radish and the avocado itself. Now, I love doing these things because for me it's kind of relaxing. So I mean, if you have some patience, I mean, you have to, because you want to make them look really pretty. You can't really be rushing when you're doing this kind of delicate things. But again, When you're a chef, you're an artist too. You need to really take your time and make your food look very good because your guys will love that. You will definitely get a lot of wonderful compliments from them. So here, another one. And we have done I know, a number of them right now. As you can see, it's very easy to do. Okay. If you want something spicy, you can probably cut up a little bit of jalapeno peppers in there fresh and put them in there along with your canapé with avocado. So if you guys don't have any questions, I want to thank you for being here this morning. As you can see, you can do a lot of different things. And just, with the ingredients you have at home, you don't have to spend a lot of money to really wow your guests during the holidays. And you can make something very pretty like this, delicious, without having to, break the bank. So happy holidays to all of you guys. Thank you.